Welcome to the weekend update for Liberty Leadership and Lives with Larry Linton. First, some more news about the corrupt leadership of the Tennessee State Republican Party. The podcast will have a guest here in the near future. It will be Miss Mariah Bailey, the young lady that was disqualified and removed from the GOP primary ballot here in Sevier County. This is despite the language used by the state's GOP chairman when discussing waivers for people too young to have voted in 3 of the last 4 primaries. She was also disqualified despite being vouched for by the Sevier County GOP leadership. Speaking of the Sevier County GOP, I attended one of their very infrequent meetings yesterday morning in downtown Sevierville. It was billed as a Meet the Candidates event. A bunch of the local candidates were there, and I made sure that I passed around my campaign card to as many people as possible and had quite a few discussions. We'll see if it gains traction. The disappointing part about this event is that I, and many other non-candidates, did not receive information about the event until 9 p.m. Thursday night. Almost if they did not want voter participation, or they're not very organized. I then went on to ask the chairman of the county GOP and one of the executive committee members about the situation with Ms. Bailey. Here's what they had to say when I asked about the state party, basically telling them they were wrong in vouching for and providing Ms. Bailey with bona fides as a Republican. The chairman and the executive committee member told me that they were not informed as to why Ms. Bailey's bona fides were rejected. In fact, they went on to say that the state GOP leadership rarely informs the county GOP leadership about anything. Their words, not mine. It's almost as if the state GOP leadership counts on the reliably red voting history of the county, and they take it for granted. Say it isn't so, right? I was discussing with the chairman that this is one of the reasons why I decided to not go the GOP route. Just how can the people in Nashville, who do not know the individual who is running here in Sevier County at all, decide if they're a Republican or not? Especially given the track record of the people in the General Assembly that list their political party as the GOP and routinely vote and behave like communists. Oh, and then these people down here have to pay for the privilege of letting someone in Nashville decide if you're a Republican or not. So one of the questions I will ask Miss Bailey is this: did the state party return her pay-to-play money? But that sounds awfully like how communists run things to me. How about you? I decided I was not about to leave my campaign's fate in the hands of people that cannot keep their currently elected crop of Republicans from following the party's stated platform. Anyway, we'll get Miss Bailey's side of the story straight from her when she comes on the program. In other news, the school board finally answered my open records request. Despite asking for a waiver of the fees required to produce the records, because I am, after all, a member of the media that reports on newsworthy items of concern to the residents of Sevier County, the district leadership wants me to pay a fee of more than $750 in labor costs. Their response to me stated that the 2 individuals working on my request spent 14 hours of time on the project. That is a lot of time spent searching for records that match my very limited scope of questioning. That must mean there's a lot of information, right? I readdressed the issue of waiving the fee with the acting superintendent of schools, and I'm eagerly waiting for her response to that. Also, I was informed that Dr. Husky was at yesterday's Meet the Candidates meeting, but I couldn't find her. More to follow on that situation. I'm putting the final touches on the monthly campaign newsletter that should be sent out via email next week. I'll also post it up on the website and social media pages as soon as it is finished. If you would like to sign up to receive it, let me know by contacting me through either the website or social media pages. In other campaign news, I have been certified as a Good Party candidate. Many of you have received an email or a Facebook message from me about this, but I want to follow up on the podcast for those of you that do not know about goodparty.org. How does it work? Goodparty.org provides free crowd voting tools to help good certified candidates run and win. Crowd voting tools help mobilize the votes needed to win elections and make change happen. It's kind of like crowdfunding, so think GoFundMe, but it's for votes instead of money. Good Party is for the people, not money. For the people, not red and blue. For the people, not the machine. Good Party is for the 130 million people across the political spectrum who do not feel represented by the corrupt major political parties. If you have not received a message from me about a crowd vote on goodparty.org, go over to their website and endorse me. Then share the link that you get with all of your like-minded friends, family, and coworkers. Until next Saturday, this has been the weekend update of Liberty Leadership and Lies with Larry Lynn. I pray you all have a wonderful weekend. Stand in the arena with me. Reveille, it's time to wake up.